I think I'm live now. Oh, I'm live. I load the music. Oh yeah, I'm live. Should we leave the music on or not? I've been listening, I'm relaxing a few minutes. Yeah, everyone could hear me. Clear, everything is done, everything's okay. Hello, Savage Simon62. Good evening to you as well. Yeah, this is very unusual for me to be in the office so late. I had so much work today. Hello, everyone. Hello, Adrian. Craig. Yes, I missed you last time. Asif, good evening. Dion78, good evening. Zizo, how are you, Zizo? Aziz, hi, good evening. Mark. Yeah. Well, it's been today a scorching day. Never, well, I don't think it was such a hot day this whole year since. I mean, it's boiling hot today. Hi, Mohammed from Jordan. I'm sure you also had the heat. We had 30 degrees today. Hello, Daniel. I think I'm going to stop the music. I guess I could hear myself. Right. So I'll tell you, I had a subject to talk today about that actually surprised me. Well, nearly shocked me, in fact. I'll tell you guys soon. I'll just say hello to everyone. And this will be an interesting subject to talk about, actually. Simon, I asked, I can't remember when it was, why you added your name Savage. And apparently I heard you bumped off someone from your chat or something. Yes, I couldn't figure out why you added the name Savage. So until someone told me, actually, that it was something to do with, you had someone on your chat and you just threw him off it. Mr. Savage, yes, a new name. Aziz, watching now Italy versus Swiss football match. Oh my gosh, well, I'm clashing with football. Oh, that's bad. Dion78, did you buy a FEV of Juice Cabin? Well, yes, I've noticed they're selling the genuine flashy vapor, the smaller version and the bigger version, actually. Yeah, I think he's the only one, because if I would have known this before I got my YFTK, I would have bought it by Juice Cabin, because for no money, I could have got this from Germany. So it's a bit of a shame for me. It's, just to buy it now, original, if I've got this and I'm very happy with. So, yeah. Simon62, Mark TVP gave me the name after I booted Rajid off my Saturday show. Yeah, I heard something of that. Someone left a comment. I can't remember who it was in the last live chat. Yeah, so I said he came across as a very nice gentleman. Savage is a bit strong, but now I know what it's all about. Yeah. Dr. Cringe, hello. Have you tried Tom Clark's juices? No, not yet. No, I haven't. It's a big problem to get them here. They don't ship from Germany to UK. Since Brexit, UK has become international in regards of shipping, cost of shipping, and all this bureaucracy about nicotine and a whole mess. Hello, Lynn Smith. Good evening. Good evening to you as well. I still enjoy your tripod very much indeed. Yeah. For some reason, your name with the tripod now is linked. Yeah. Simon 62. Nathan, you still have an open invite. Yeah. I'm trying first this live chat to see how it goes, and then maybe we'll venture into other people's shows. We'll see. I told you, Simon, if there's any live chat, I'll go on. You'll be first. John Taylor, good evening to you as well. Craig, I got the Gate RTA. It's okay, but guzzles e-liquid. Interesting that. Yeah, Lynn, I do enjoy the tripod very much. Very much so. I've got in here permanently the El Chapo. And the flavor from this is simply superb. Superb. John Taylor, got my Fev on the way from Juice Cabin. Yes, if only I have known. For me now to buy the Fev is a bit of a waste because I already got this and I'm very happy with this as well. So it came a bit too late, but we'll see what else he has on sale in the future. Craig, back on my Pioneer and True Tank. Yeah, well, I've got the Pioneer and the True Tank is at home. You know, with all the mouth-to-lung RTAs that I reviewed, the Pioneer has got something to it with the flavor. If you get the wicking right, it's simply superb. It's very hard to beat. Yeah. Got my, a bit more expensive, Craig. No, who mentioned that about I lost my chat here. When you say Craig, it is me. What do you mean by that? Where was it? I saw your message. It was me. I messed things up. What was it about? What are you talking about? Chardonnay, evening. Good evening to you as well. Yeah, John, it's a lot pricier than mine. Yes, that's for sure. But it's the original, you know. You can't beat the original. At the end of the day, Mark, El Chapo plus fresh wick is bliss. Yes, indeed. I've got it in my tripod and I change my wick every 2 days. Craig, the True Tank is just so easy for convenience, so easy to build. Yeah, the True Tank at the time was a benchmark for mouth-to-lung draw. Absolutely superb. I still got it and I still use it, but it's now in my office this minute. Perky Nips Review Kitchen. Long name. I've got the Menthol Fresh Blast NET in the Pioneer now. Very nice liquid. Yeah, I've got it in my Spiker Pro, and review will be coming up. I've got a few reviews coming up from Juice Cabin. It is a very nice, it's like a menthol cigarette. Simple, like a menthol cigarette. If you ever smoked a menthol cigarette, the Fresh Blast from Juice cabin is just like it. No difference at all. I mean, you could be fooled you're smoking a menthol cigarette, and now the menthol cigarettes are banned. So, juice cabin. Yeah. If I miss one of you guys' comments, I apologize in advance. I'm trying to see it, and yes, Simon, loving the Oxford. The Oxva, yeah. It's also not here, but it's a very decent tank, and it's like the Trio without the complexity of the airflow. It's simplicity, and in the same time, very effective airflow system. It's a very good tank, in fact. Craig Rajid, I don't believe it. Really, Craig, you were Rajid? I hope you're still friendly with Simon, yeah? Right, Simon, if you know who was Rajid, he just spilled the beans here. Paul Bond, good evening, everyone, to you as well. Aziz, what are you vaping tonight? Well, as usual, I've got my mouth-to-long RTAs, and I vape an hour this, an hour that. I mix and match. So during this live chat, you'll see me vaping quite a few mouth-to-long RTAs. Each one has got different naturally extracted tobacco, and that's my way of doing it. Mark, Nathan, worth checking out the Aspire Nico. Well, I've got a few mouth-to-long RTAs coming up, and yes, they're not original, but I'll tell you guys. You see, there is we had a flood of mouth-to-long RTAs the last year, and I think I purchased the cherry on the cake from all of them, you know, the good ones. It's slowed down considerably, and I have no idea where it's heading, because now we'll talk about it later. Apparently, the Chinese government is planning to implement tax on vaping gear the same way they implemented on cigarettes. So that means that all the mainstream Vaporesso, you know, the big companies will have to pay a lot of tax to the Chinese government on all their vaping. So that might increase the prices of everything. I'm not sure how it's going to play out. But in any case, there's not so many new mouth-to-long RTAs on the market now. So for me, to go to high-end clones is a new niche to discover excellent quality, excellent flavor, for price that you pay for, you know, mid-budget ordinary mouth-to-long RTA, but the quality you're getting for that money is way above it. So for me, it makes a lot of sense to buy clones. And I've got two that one of them is such an amazing tank. You're going to see the review, but I can give you some kind of glimpse. This is the Edge Steam Tuner, the original. But this is the clone by Alton on my Kosulu 18350 configuration. Yeah, tiny battery, but look at the size of it. And it's a stunning tank, absolutely superb. This is an amazing tank. You're going to have to wait for this review. It's not the original. Actually, the original does not cost so much. Yeah, but I got the clone, and the quality, the build quality of this tank, how it all works and the machining is like the original. Amazing tank. But you're gonna wait for the review is gonna be coming up within the next 2 weeks. Superb. And I know I got a one that a review will come up. Not sure which one will come first. Actually, the review on this one I finished today, and this one I finished earlier. So when I reviewed this one, now this is the 415. So when I reviewed this, I didn't mention this because this was done before, and I'm not going to do it again just to mention this tank. But this is another superb mouth to lung RTA. Absolutely superb. So until something comes up on mainstream or original that I can pick up here in the UK, like for instance the Fev that I can pick up now in Juice Cabin, I would have gone for it straight away. But as things stand now, the shipping from Europe and they're never in stock, it doesn't give many options to people to buy it original. So I think also I asked around and everyone's saying that clones is a very sensible solution to a lot of vapors. So I might do that. We'll see how it goes. But these two are coming up for review. Excellent tanks that I could fully recommend for the price. It's quite warm in here. It's raining now outside, but it's become so muggy. Right, so let's carry on. I want to talk about something in a minute. I'll just give it a few more minutes, and then we'll talk about something that's very interesting. Perky, I think the menthol has a nice smokiness to it too. Do you get that too? Let me try it. If I don't get smokiness on the Spiker Pro, I don't know what tank will pick up smokiness here, but it's not a smokiness as such. If you used to smoke menthol cigarettes, so your mind is associating this liquid with that sensation of a menthol cigarette. That's why you think there is smokiness in it. But what it is like a menthol cigarette, because the tobacco in the menthol cigarette is masked by the menthol. So when you vape this liquid, you are fooling your mind to think that you're actually smoking a menthol cigarette. It's one of the best cig liquid. Also got menthol cigarette, a menthol liquid, very good, that I reviewed. But this one is superb, superb. Yeah, Adrian. Craig D, were you Rajit or did you tell Nathan about Rajit? He just told me now that he was Rajit. I didn't know anything about this drama with Rajit. One of the live chats, someone told me that Simon has knocked him off. So, well, it's becoming a bit clear now. But if he's Rajit, he's got a sense of humor, that's for sure. Craig. Asif, good evening. Bought the August mouth to lung RTA. Yeah, I've got the August here. Where is it? Here. Very good one, actually. After seeing your review, it is very good. I'm vaping 20 Dawn from Best Sig Liquid. Never heard. Towny Dawn. Never heard of that liquid, but very good tank indeed. Perky, I think the menthol has a nice... Okay, that we've done already. Craig, Adrian, it is me, but let's not talk about that here. Okay. Perky, have to agree with the Nico Mark. It is great. I've got the colonel in it now. Oh, that's the e-liquid. Yeah, it says the colonel is superb. I vape that now in the mornings. It is actually superb. What do you think about it, Perky? Well, if everyone thinks this Nico is so good, maybe I'll give it a go. Yeah. Very authentic cigar. I'm impressed. Yes, it is indeed. Very authentic indeed. Yeah. He's got the 3 types of tobacco in there, no enhancements. It is a pure naturally extracted. And I'm going to review another one of his, very good as well. Also pure, coming up. Mark, I'm liking the new concentration option at Juice Cabin. Yeah, I don't like it. I prefer getting it already mixed, all done and dusted. The only thing I do mix is the La Tabacaria, and that's it, nothing else. Dimitris, hello to you as well. Oh, Simon, you knew it was him, right? Aziz, enjoy your vape. Yeah, I do enjoy my vape very much. Someone's message was held for review. I have no idea who it was. Asif, I just ordered my first NET juice from Bessig Liquid, the organic Apple Virginia, and free sample of Simple Leaf. Very good. The organic Apple Virginia is very similar to the Drake's Annie's Apple. Very tasty. Yeah. Aziz's question, does it make a difference in flavor between the Bishop RTA 2 mil, 4 mil? No, not at all. It's just, some people will argue that the chimney is longer. No difference at all. It's just the liquid capacity. That is it. Yeah. Omar, good evening, NET. What Net? Well, my name is Nathan. Yeah. What do you think about the Kfon Light Plus 2021? And are you planning to review it? No, because I've got the 2019 with the new Aerocon pin. So in all intents and purposes, it is just like the 2021. Also, I've got the clear one, the cap, the clear one. So really is no point. It's exactly the same. So if you don't have the 2019, go for the 2021. So you get everything with it. But if you got the 2019, no reason at all to buy the 21. Yeah, Mark, exactly. As is no difference between the 2 mil and the 4 mil. No difference at all. Lee Spinks. Hi, Nathan. I picked up the original Fev. It is my new favorite mouth to long. Yes. You know, I would love to know from somebody who's got the original and the YFTK and to tell me is there a difference, because I just love this YFTK. Adrian, yes, in my opinion, the 4 mil. Adrian is giving you another opinion here. The 4 mil Bishop gives slightly better flavor. Odd, I know, but that is my opinion. Well, this is the 4 mil. I would have thought that the shorter the chimney, maybe people will argue that it's shorter, better flavor. But you're saying the 4 mil is better? Interesting. Mark, beg to differ. Yeah, we all have our opinions, and that's the beauty of things. Perky, yes, that could be right about associating it with actual menthol cigarettes, and it is very close. Yes, I also felt the same. I used to smoke menthol cigarettes on occasion, especially in this weather. And it really tricks your mind to think that you're actually smoking a menthol cigarette. I just hope they don't ban this, the liquid either. Right. Omar, did you try White Note? Well, it's on shipment to me. It is very difficult to get a hold of because I contact Black Note, and they informed me that only in Australia, New York, and Switzerland, somewhere in Switzerland. Yeah, Geneva. That's the only 3 places they're selling White Note. If anyone who doesn't know, there's Black Note, yeah, and Black Note, the V line. I reviewed those. There's another thing coming up, White Note. Those are tobacco with various adding flavors to them. And knowing Black Note, the quality is supreme. So I'm getting 4 liquids from Black Note to review, and I can't wait. Yeah. Perky, I think it is very close to the genuine cigar feeling. I used to smoke cigars quite a lot, and it brings back that memory to me. Well, I want to tell you, I used to smoke loads of cigars, and I still got a humidor with 50 Cuban cigars. Nothing would come close to a real cigar. It's no way, because the flavors and the notes you're getting from those leaf, the binder, the filler, and the wrapper is not possible to get in e-liquid. You can get as close as possible those fresh notes that your mind can associate with the tobacco, and that will come close to Black Note, to a cigar. So the Piloto Cubano from La Tabacaria, the Kernel from Juice Cabin are one of the best. And there is another one, Ruins, from naturallyextractedtobacco.com. Those are the closest that e-liquid can get to a cigar. So let's put it this way. Last night, we meet up Tuesday with the guys. It's like a cigar club. They used to smoke cigars and have a good whiskey, a vodka, cognac, all types, and talk about everything and nothing, for years. Since I started vaping, I don't smoke cigars. Quite a few guys that smoke cigars. So I enjoy smelling their smoke, yes. But when I take my liquids with me, I do not miss the smoking sensation of a cigar. I miss the added notes that you get from a cigar. But the actual smoking, the cigar, I don't miss while I vape those liquids. So they're doing a very good job in getting it as close. But it's very difficult to get a real proper cigar liquid, and the Kernel is one of them. Craig, I have not tried Black Note yet. Too expensive buying 10 ml bottles. Well, the White Note comes in 50 ml, actually 60 ml bottles. 50 ml short fill, I suppose. It's the first for Black Note because they always kept it exclusively on 10 ml. So I used to buy like 30 10 mils from Holland. And then another thing, Black Note do not give you, they give you 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. So if I used to vape on 12 and then I went down to 9, I had to take a 6 and a 12 and mix. So I had to buy 25 bottles 6, 25 bottles 12 and mix them. Don't ask. But they are top quality. There's no arguing about it. But the White Note is coming now in the 50 mils. That is excellent. Johan, hello. How are you? Good evening. Hope all is well. I'm loving the Oxva Solo at the moment. Yeah. I didn't bring it with me. I should have brought it with me because that was my last review, but can't bring everything here. Shredas, do you normally steep the NET liquids when first unsealed? I have noticed that the Black Note Kentucky liquid was limitedly too strong in flavor. All liquids needs steeping, especially when you put in the nicotine. it needs time to mature. The best way of doing it is obviously keep it in a dark, cool place every day. Now, if you put in nicotine, it's best not to open it too much because nicotine gets ruined by air. But it's not, within 2 weeks, nothing's going to happen. So you mix it, open the bottle, squeeze out the oxygen, let go. It breathes new air in, close it, a week or two, perfect. Now, today I'm going to review a liquid that one of the guys has bought it here in the office, the TVP Shake 'em Up. Yeah, so it's, I don't vape so much fruity, only in the evenings. Well, now it's the evening. And so I decided he asked me to try it. Now, I tried it when he first got it. It was too much banana flavor to it. And I do like banana, but not so much. It reminded me a lot of liquid I reviewed, Bolu, something that it was a banana nut cake or something like that. So he allowed it to steep. It's now steeped for 2.5 weeks. He's got a date over here, 28th of May. So it's been steeping for 2 weeks. So I'm going to try it soon and see if the strawberry has improved. Now, as another review coming up this weekend, a new device from Vaporesso. I can't tell you what it is yet because I can't publish it before the 18th. In there, I put in this liquid. So I know how it tastes. But since that review, I allowed it to steep a bit longer. Now, he's already used quite a bit because he loves banana. But I prefer the strawberry. So we'll see in a minute how that tastes now. Johan, Craig, D, try Black Note, V-Line, Pop, English, Blend, lovely. Yes, they're all lovely. Anything from Black Note is excellent. Let me try and pick up this pace here. Adrian, Era Pro RTA by August looks good. Yeah, it's very similar to the August, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Dion78, I want to try the Black Note e-liquid. Yeah, it's very recommended. If you never tried Black Note before, I fully recommend to try the Prelude. The Burley one, what was it called? The Burley one. I can't remember now. If you like them smoky, try the Quartet. The Sonata is a bit sweet. It's a Cavendish. Delicious, all of them. Simon, got the full range of Zeus Juice, tobacco range, 10 mil, 6 milligram, American Red, the Cubano. Oh, wow. You've got a lot to review, that's for sure. Dimitri's, try if you like to find the Mark Bags Gem Light RTA. It is superb, especially with Virginia NET. Mark Bags Gem Light. I'll take Mark's tomorrow. I'll read through the comments because I need to write it down. Nasty Juice from Craig. Nasty Juice Gold Blend is a decent synthetic tobacco liquid. I do not like synthetic. The smell alone puts me off. The only not naturally extracted is the Turkish tobacco from Yaelik. That is the only one. But everyone has got their taste preference, you know. You can't argue about taste. Either you like it or you love it. You can't tell somebody why don't you like it. He doesn't finish it. It's nothing. Everyone is different. As his question, how can you reduce the throat hit? I vaped the Halo Turkish tobacco 12 milligram. There you go, 12 milligram. Reduce your nick level. First thing. And second, don't have it too tight on the airflow. Those are the two first things you can do. And that is why the Spiker Pro, I put in the menthol in here, because a lot of tobaccos in here have got too much of a throat hit for me. And this is only 9 milligram. So the menthol is softer. So I put in here normally hybrids like Drake's Tobacco Fusion, the V-Line, softer liquids, so I don't get such a throat hit. I've got the Tokamak from Unicorn Vapes, the RDA mouse alone. I cannot use it. I cannot review any more liquids on it. The throat hit, even on with 3, 4, 5 milligrams is too strong. Aziz's question, how can you, I answered already. Craig D, nice salts. Oh, that's another, yeah, Nick salts will reduce your throat hit. I didn't think about that. I'm not a big fan of Nick salts. You tend to vape a lot more and a lot more often and deeper draws because you don't feel the throat hit at all. And you end up getting addicted, over addicting to nicotine at higher levels. And also you could over nick yourself so I'm not a big fan of Nick salts at all. Yeah, he's using Freebase 12 milligrams. So it's a bit strong, and 50-50, put it to 70 VG, 9 milligram, open up your juice flow, the airflow a bit. Shouldn't be too tight. You wouldn't have such a throat hit. Yeah, Craig, he understood you about salt nicks, yeah. Yeah, Craig D, or try higher VG. I vape them now, all 70 VG. Black note, white note, all come 50-50. Perky also gives you a solution. Try bringing the coil closer to the airflow if it is a rebuildable. Yeah, you see, you get advice. That's the whole idea of this live chat. Everyone helping each other. Neil, hello. Neil Pitts, good evening to you as well. The minimum, Aziz, the minimum says 25 milligram. Oh, no, that's crazy. No, that is the problem. That what happened with the Juul, too high. It's just too high. No way. Don't go for such high nicotine. Gads, Nathan, reference previous Black Note orders. You must have plenty of juices. Yes, I do have plenty of juices. Yes, indeed, I do. Adrian Mason is also giving you a solution here. What was his solution? I missed it. Bigger coil diameter, less air sometimes. And yeah, that's right. So you're getting a few solutions here. Oh, he says the coil is as close as possible. Is a Kentel 28 gauge, 2 millimeter, 6 wraps. Yeah, that's a mouth to long coil. McTavish, good evening to you as well. Adrian Mason, as I would try a 2.5 millimeter or 3 millimeter diameter. Yeah, that's what I use, 2.5 or 3 millimeter. As is vaping on a 3.8 volts, but still getting strong throat hit. I go by wattage rather than watts. Voltage, I'm not familiar with voltage so much. When I started vaping, it was already variable wattage. 16 to 18 watts, that's the max I do on naturally extracted tobacco. Okay, Aziz, you found your solution. Adrian helped you out. Perfect. Era Pro has Bishop design with added bottom air as an option. I'll have a look into that, Adrian. Neil, I live in the US. I buy a lot of 0 milligram e-juice because the 0 milligram I can get for $10 a 60 mil. That's cheap. And Nick shots for $3 and save around $7, $8 per bottle. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, that's chat within chat. As if Nathan got the problem with my bishop, cannot close the bottom bit to the glass, and my liquid turns brown color because there's air getting in. You lost your O-ring. That's a classic symptom. When your juice gets dark very fast, it's not vacuumed in. Check your O-rings. I think something is gone. Either your O-ring is damaged or it's fell off. Yeah, that's a classic symptom of that. Oxygen is getting into your tank. Craig, excellent, Nathan. What I taste may taste different to someone else. Yeah, so when I do juice reviews, I do emphasize that. But naturally extracted tobacco is a bit easier because it's a tobacco note, not so much flavoring, so it's easier to describe. Dennis Uga, hello from Istanbul. Love your videos. Higher than Nick, higher the throated. Yep, correct. But brands also differ. For example, Merrick Nick is softer than, yeah, maybe it's to do with the nicotine as well. Adrian, I missed out a few here. Nathan, Todd's reviewed the Era Pro today, and I liked what I saw. I'll have a look. I'll have a look as well. Dennis, I'm now vaping Black Node Sonata 12 milligram. Yeah, amazing on the Tayfon. Yeah, GT1. I was thinking about the Tayfon GT3 actually. See. Yeah, Johan, I'm comfortable at 6 milligram. Yeah, I am now vaping 9. On direct along, I went down from 6 to 3. Okay, so right. So now I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. Okay, I think I caught up with chat. Have I? I think so. Right. My wife is involved with a very unique charity. Now that charity is connected with cancer patients. So what this charity does, it helps out families who've got a member of the family who's not well. For instance, taking either the parents to the hospital to see the child. Normally that's the case. To take the mother when the father's at work, to take her to the hospital and bring her back. To prepare meals for those families that when the parent is in hospital with a child, didn't have a chance to cook supper for everyone else. So my wife and is quite a few members in that charity cook up meals, dinner, warm meal for the family. Also, they supply the children with, if they can afford it, with iPads, MP3s, all sorts of things to try and help them out to ease the burden of the families affected by this wretched illness. That many times is uncurable, many times it's a lengthy procedure, and we should never know. So they asked me on Monday to come and speak. There was a fundraising event, and to come and speak about vaping versus smoking. I agreed. So when I came there was quite a few people. I mean, parents. None of them were. I think the youngest one was 26, 25, who had a child with leukemia, but most of them were sort of middle-aged. And yeah, that sort of age gap, men, women, all sorts. And I started to speak about vaping. So I brought with me a device. I knew there was no point telling them about how to use a device. I had to talk to them basics. What is vaping all about? And why vaping is so much healthier than smoking. And it can be possible to stop smoking with vaping. The most successful, all of you, I'm sure, know, yeah, wow. But those people never, they all smoke. Or those who want to try give up smoking, they can't do it. Now, I was, people were telling me that vaping is just as dangerous as smoking. I thought one person was, then another guy and another woman and another, and I saw a huge amount of people there think wrongly that vaping is like smoking. And one even said that vaping is more dangerous than smoking. I sort of, for a minute, I thought, with all what's going on with Public Health England advertising everywhere and publishing again and again that vaping is 95% healthier than smoking, how is it possible that people still believe that vaping is as dangerous as smoking? Well, at the end of that evening, I managed to convince them on the contrary. And I actually linked my phone to a screen. It was a whole procedure how to do it. And I showed them so many researches and so many from Public Health and from other places. And one of them, I've got it here. And this is what I wrote to them. I told them, in 2020, 38% of smokers believe that vaping is as harmful as smoking, with 15% believing that vaping does more damage. Using vaping products to quit smoking in a local stop smoking service has some of the highest success rates. So, and it carries on, over a third of smokers in the UK believe that e-cigarettes are equally or more harmful than combustible tobacco. A new survey shows, despite evidence suggesting they carry significantly fewer health risks. A poll conducted by the Foundation for a Smoke-Free World, FSFW, found that 36% of Britons here in England said they were unclear about the risk associated with vaping products. I read them all that, and also I read them what the British American Tobacco has published recently, a comprehensive review of the scientific evidence of vaping products, the potential health effects, and the role in tobacco harm reduction. So it goes on and on that despite several scientific reviews published in the UK, Europe, and the USA, people still believe that vaping has a same equivalent dangers as smoking. For me, this was an actual shock. How is it that people believe that after all the scientific research by Public Health England and Cancer Research UK, that these people are getting advised from? Yeah, this is a cancer charity. And it was mind-boggling. So I was going on and on. It's so humid here. It's terrible. Whoa, it's pouring outside and it's humid. Anyway, so I was going on the whole evening explaining to them how they're wrong they are. And I brought them proof from myself. I'm a keen sportsman. Yeah, if you follow my channel, you know that I run in the mornings, long distance. Now, I used to run while I used to smoke. After I used to run, I used to cough a lot. It was the friction with the air in the lungs and the phlegm that it was, I don't know what was in all the gunk, and I had to clear my lungs after a run. Every morning I used to cough. My wife got so used to it. Every morning I used to cough to clear my lungs. Since I started vaping, I stopped coughing, period. After running in the mornings, I stopped coughing. And I explained to them, and I brought them proof of a guy who he had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and the doctor has phoned me, his doctor, because he saw my review, I suppose, and he asked me to convince the guy to start vaping, and I managed to do so. And I think I even said it in one of my reviews. His wife has sent me flowers a few weeks after he started vaping, and he drove me crazy. You won't believe. I mean, he was on the phone the whole day. What should I do with this? I helped him from A to Z, and he stopped coughing. His cholesterol has gone down. His blood pressure has gone down. Everything is, his doctor told me he's a new person. And I gave these guys his number, and I said, you can call him and find out for yourself. So I think this is a big issue to discuss, because we're talking about which RTA, which this, we're so much more advanced, but there is people out there who don't even know that vaping is the number one solution to stop smoking, and the most healthiest way besides cold turkey, to vape. So I think we need to do a lot more PR, a lot more explaining to people. Yeah. So this is one thing I thought I ought to mention tonight, because it's still fresh in my mind. This was only 2 days ago, and I couldn't believe how people still believe falsely that vaping is just as dangerous as smoking. Right, let's go back to the comments now. Let's see what you guys say about it. Aziz, does any juice gives you higher throated? Not necessarily. It's to do, well, in a way, yes. Smoky bowl tobacco liquid does give you a stronger throated, yes. Yeah. Neil, do you like pipe flavored juice? I bought a house e-juice, and it's a strong, sweet pipe flavor. I don't like the synthetic ones. I like the natural ones, the naturally extracted tobacco. Yeah. Mark, kudos to you and your wife, Nathan. We need more of your kind. Well, my wife is very involved in charities. Yes, indeed she is. And wherever I can help, I try and help myself, besides paying the bills. John, fake news from America. Yes, this was a major problem. America, fake news, all to do with tobacco. And, I once said it. In America, they make money from ill people because it's all private. In the UK, they make money, they save money from you being healthy because it's public health. That is the whole difference. That's why the UK is so pro-vaping and America is anti-vaping, because America makes a lot more money if you become ill of smoking. UK save money if you vape and you don't become ill. And that is all down to greed. Yeah, I don't want to start that now. Simon, I applaud you. Nathan, thank you very much. Yeah, do try. McTavish, Nathan, it is now 97% past 97. Well, it used to be 95, now it's 97. You see? Now, at the end of that evening, I managed to convince them all. Furthermore, I've got another meeting with them on, I think, beginning of July. And I'm going to bring 20 starter kits, 25. I can't remember how many people listed. My wife has got the list with starter kits, and I'll bring naturally extracted tobacco, Virginias, light, airy Virginias, and for the women, with maybe Drake's Tobacco Fusion. I did a list, right? I didn't want to waste so much time on this. I did a list of flavors, tobacco flavors, and tobacco with something. One liked apple, one liked maple, one liked coffee, but all naturally extracted. I don't want them to start. I want them to start straight away the right way. So I'm going to bring with me 25. I have to decide which starter kits to start with. I am sweating here. Terrible. I have to decide which one to start. I think I'm going to go with the Inniken, and we'll see. We'll decide what to do. I have to think about it carefully, and we'll get them started. Yep. So this is the biggest charity possible, to buy them something to stop smoking that they should never get cancer, right? That's the best way to help them. Jan, I think USA have damaged vaping. Indeed, they did, big time. But, the truth will prevail. I have got no doubt in my mind, because the evidence is the truth, and the evidence is showing how much vaping is so much healthier. And those who smoke and start to vape, they immediately feel their physical improvement in the health. The doctors can vouch for it, that this guy is a different person since he started vaping. This doctor actually, who phoned me about this guy who was suffering from all sorts, he's now a huge advocate. He sends to me quite a lot of people to start vaping. And he doesn't smoke or vape, but he sees it in his own eyes, and he's not blinded by false news. He's a UK doctor based here in London, and he's not blinded by lies, greed, and false information, fake news. So he is advising the right way. And another thing you should know, I also read for them another, I'll read it to you as well. I just have to find it. Where is it? Right, listen to this. Smokers at emergency, A&E, to be given free e-cigarettes in trial to help them quit. Smokers admitted to accidents and emergency departments will be given free e-cigarettes and taught how to use them in groundbreaking trial designed to help them quit. Hospitals in Norfolk, London, Leicester, Edinburgh have agreed to participate in the 13-month trial in the latest effort to reduce the number of smokers in the UK. Patients will be offered e-cigarettes, enough e-liquid to last them for a week, and a referral to a local quit smoking service. Along with this, patients will receive medical advice detailing the dangers of smoking, how quitting could benefit in the short and long term. Now, what do you say to that? So I told them, if hospitals in the UK are offering e-cigarettes, how on earth could you think that vaping is as dangerous as smoking? Could you imagine a hospital offering to people who are coming to emergency cigarettes? Yeah. So they're offering e-cigarettes. So what a bigger proof than that do you need that vaping is the healthiest alternative to smoking? And that article that I read them was the crunch of that evening. They all started to applaud. Oh, now we believe you. It was a joke. But I couldn't believe it when they actually believed what they were saying. I just couldn't believe it. I said to myself, you got a massive job, Nathan, here. you need to convince somebody that day is day and night is night. Yeah. John, hi, good evening to you as well. John, yeah. Karios Aziz, okay, he's talking about the throat hit. Adrian, thank you. Yeah. John, so true. America corrupt on the health issues. Yeah. I read an article that in Maryland, where was it? Maryland. I can't remember where it was. Ocean City in Maryland. Police officers have arrested young teenagers for vaping. I mean, really? But they can smoke weed in public, yeah? But vaping, they arrested them because they vaped in a place that you're not allowed to vape. I was vaping outside, I think, which hospital was it? Royal Free. I went to visit somebody who had a baby. One of my staff had a baby, so me and my wife went to visit them, bought them flowers, you know. So while my wife was chatting to his wife, I was standing downstairs by the car park. If you know Royal Free, you got where the cars get in. I was vaping away, and no problem at all. No problem at all. Legally, you're allowed to vape indoors. It's a discretion. In my office, everybody vapes. It's legal if the owner, the boss allows, is no problem. So this is a vaping free zone. Yeah, so yes, it's interesting, the difference between the UK and US. It's just mind-boggling. Where am I holding here? Zizo, yep. Cavendish and Virginia is the two most like for NET. Yep. MK. Oh, hello, MK. Best Sig Juice. Unfortunately, I had a bad experience with the owner. Is extremely arrogant. Best Sig Juice. Unfortunately, I had Best Sig Liquid. You mean? I didn't find him arrogant. If you have a problem, send me an email and I will forward it to him. I'm sure he'll help you out. Chris Holmes, evening, sir. I tried the Brightly Virginia on your recommendation. Very nice. Thank you. The Burley is nice too. Yep. Every Virginia, normally I do recommend because it's light, it is airy, it's a nice liquid. Right. Okay. So we're getting on in time. So let me now review the Shake 'em Up. Now, Shake 'em Up is a strawberry banana milkshake. So I've got here my what was it called again? I can't remember. Mongrel, the Mongrel RDA that I reviewed, and it's actually on the Vape Pulse, the original, not version 2. I actually love this mod. It's a squonker. Yep. So this is freshly wicked. The flavor from the Mongrel RDA is absolutely superb. So we're going to give this a try, and we'll see what I'm getting from it. So when I first vaped this, it was more banana than strawberry. When I reviewed the vaping from the new, I can't say what it is, from Vaporesso, it'll come up, I think, on Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which day it'll be uploaded. I already put in, it was a bit more the strawberry. So now, since then, a week's passed. I can still smell a bit banana, but now I can smell the strawberry and the milk, the creaminess. So let's give this a go. Oh, still smells banana-y, but I can smell also the strawberry. Okay, one way to find out is to give it a go. Right, the coil in here is a 0.23 ohm. I'm not going to start focusing now. Don't know how to get it focused. Forget the focus. Okay, let's give this Shake 'em Up by TVP and Mark from Nature Vape. I think there's a partnership between them. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's give this a go. Oh yeah, the strawberries come up nicely now. Yeah, I'm happy to say that I can taste now the strawberry a bit more equal to the banana, and the banana has gone down quite a bit. Yeah, nice. And there's a creamy note in there. Oh, 1 minute. It's got a bit of a what milligram has it got on it? I wonder if it's 6. I think it might have put it on 6 milligram. I'm not sure. I'm not used to 6 anymore. Let me reduce the airflow a bit. Yes, I can say that this liquid from TVP, Shake 'em Up, and Nature Vape is a very nice liquid indeed. You can taste a very nice, authentic strawberry. The banana comes quite good as well, but a lot less than it used to be, and is a creamy note to give that milk, the milkshake. Oh yeah, quite nice now. I think I will allow it to steep a bit longer. I'll tell him, but I think the longer you leave it, the more the strawberry and the banana will balance out, and it's actually quite a nice liquid, I must say. Yeah, quite nice. The strawberry is a quite authentic strawberry. The best strawberry and cream, I think, is from the Rochefort project. Absolutely stunning. Oh, the strawberry and cream, delicious. But this is strawberry banana milkshake. So I'm getting here the strawberry. I'm getting here the banana is balanced out. I'm happy to say, because I didn't like too much banana. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's quite authentic, the banana milkshake, the strawberry milkshake. After that, some more. I'm thinking to myself, perhaps I've got strawberry, ripe strawberry concentrate. I once bought, I think from Capella. Can't remember. If I add a few drops of that strawberry, I wonder if that will make a difference. But I wouldn't tempt to mess around with this. This is professionally done. You can tell the quality. A lot of thought gone into this. So I will allow it to steep longer until the strawberry and the banana are equally balanced. Even the strawberry might overpower the banana, and that would be great. Steeping for this liquid is a must. It's absolute must. And I just noticed it's 3 milligram. It says here in the back 3 milligram. So the throated, I think I got, it was just too much vapor. after the mouth to lung of a whole day. It's the first time I'm vaping now direct to lung since this morning, since yesterday. Very nice. Well done, TVP and Mark at Nature Vape. You've done a very nice liquid. Yeah, shake him up. I wonder, Simon, did you review this liquid? Did you review this from TVP? I haven't had time to check any reviews lately. I was so busy. But if you did review it, I'm going to watch it. See what you think. Very nice. Yeah, so if you like a strawberry banana milkshake, allow it to steep. Some liquids, you need to allow them to steep longer than others, especially when it comes to banana. Oh, I just noticed, Simon. Yes, Nathan, you did review it. Okay, I'm going to watch it. I think over the weekend. I'll have some time. So yeah, some liquids you need to allow to steep, especially banana. Banana is a very strong flavor. Strawberry is a softer flavor. So, and the cream as well. So everything has to come together. 2-3 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks is gone so far, a bit more than 2 weeks. 16 days. I think another week or two even, it will come up excellent. I'll ask the guy to order for me as well. And I understand he did some other liquids. Maybe I'll order those as well. Yes, this was my review. Well, mini review on the TVP. Very nice indeed. Okay, so let me see where I'm holding now with the comments. Lynn Smith, Nathan, a 17-year-old boy was tasered by police in the US for vaping. Yeah, I think it was Maryland, right? Crazy. Curious, it said Alta Baccaria recommends standard base 50 PG 35 VG. Now, the Lata Baccaria, the ones I reviewed, I put the mixing chart below. For me, I followed that exactly and it's perfect. If I would have put in 35 VG and 55 VG, it would be too much. And also I heard about to put in a bit of distilled water in it. Andre, who is a big expert, and he sent me those Lata Baccaria. He can't join us in chat, but I'm sure I'll listen to it on the rerun. He made a comment to that effect. A very knowledgeable comment. I think he, which one was it? I think on the Colonel from Juiced Cabin, I think he left a comment in regards of adding water to Lata Baccaria. But I follow the instructions he gave me to mix, and it is absolutely perfect. Aziz, most countries apply custom on vaping gears and e-juice as tobacco products in which they should not. Apparently, Germany is also putting up their taxes. I read about it a while ago. They're posing a tax on tobacco and nicotine alternative products. Was introduced last April, and I think they might start going into effect from July 1st, 2022. That means that liquids will go up by quite a lot of money. Actually, I even marked down, means that a 10 ml bottle of e-liquid that currently costs €5 will be costing an extra €1.60. And 3.2 euros at 2026. I know it's not a lot of money, but when someone vapes 50 mil, he does direct to lung, it all adds up. And it's so silly. They should subsidize vaping as a health benefit, right? They should subsidize vaping, not increase the price of vaping. The truth will prevail, and one day vaping will be the smoking of the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, where they used to smoke on the planes and the office. I remember. Well, I'm not. I remember the 80s, 90s when people used to smoke everywhere. Vaping will become, I think, that they can vape anywhere because there's no second-hand vapor. Like second-hand smoking, in vaping, there's not such thing. So you can vape in the most crowded room, fill up with clouds that you can't see each other's faces, and it's harmless. So we'll see. One day that will come. Zizo, time to go to bed. Yes. Okay. Thank you for coming to join. We'll give it another few minutes, and I'll call it a day as well. My wife is actually now at a charity event, so she told me, you know what, you can stay in the office for longer. Okay, Shannon, so steeping does work. Yes, steeping does work in certain liquids for sure. Every liquid will benefit from steeping, even tobacco, 100%. Yeah. Adrian, TVP and Nature Vape recommend 2+ week steep that reduces harshness, so they say. Yeah, it does work. I noticed it myself. Daniel, so relaxing to listen to you, Nathan, and chat while doing some late night work. Thank you. I hope the speaker doesn't make my voice too harsh. Yeah, okay. I hope it's okay. Fly, I can't read the name. Fly a satellite. Fly a satellite. Hi, Nathan. Hi to you as well. Yes, Simon, I'll check out your review. The Killamberry is my favorite. Yeah, that is something to do with kiwi, kiwi, and something else. Yeah. Perky, Bolu is the only banana juice I've ever liked so far. Yeah, I reviewed that liquid. And when I tried this first, right in the beginning, it did remind me a lot of that liquid. Shrek Vape Reviews. Hello, good evening to you. I gave my TVP range 3 weeks ago with additives in it. Oh, minute. I gave my TVP range 3 weeks now. Oh, you mean you allow it to steep? Yep, it makes a massive difference. Oh yeah, I've seen Shrek. I've seen you on one of Simon's. I watched once one of Simon's shows, and I think you were on it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Mark, thanks, Nathan. Great night, always on point and informative for that. Thank you. Very good. Neil, I have yet to find a banana e-juice I like. They all have that candy banana flavor. Don't like that. Try the Bolu Bule. What was it called again? He mentioned it. Bolu. Can't remember the name. Look at my channel. There's one called Bolu Bolu. BOLEBOLU, something like that, and it's actually quite good. Quite good one actually. Fly a satellite. Big tobacco needs to just give up and just let vaping prevail. Absolutely. And you know what that's going to happen when they're going to have a stake in vaping? They're going to start make money from vaping. They will be all for vaping. Suddenly you'll see the whole attitude's changed. Vaping is the way forward. As soon as they start making money the way they made money from cigarettes, they'll make money from vaping. But the problem is that we'll end up paying that money because taxes. As if vaping-wise, UK has never had it better, correct? And we're very lucky at that. If I didn't have my naturally extracted tobacco and my excellent mouth along out the ears, I'll be smoking. Cigars for sure. Adrian, I enjoyed, surprised me, but Mr. Monkey, nice banana vape. Oh yeah, see, he's another make. Surprised me, Mr. Monkey. Oh yeah, yogurt, strawberry, and kiwi, Simon. That's the one. Yeah. I see he's got strawberry in all of them. Yeah, he loves strawberry, it seems. Asif, thank you, Nathan, for a great show, and take care. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna also. Oh, 1 minute. Simon Shrek is a co-host on the Saturday show along with Mech. Oh, that's why I recognize the name Mech Tavish. Right, and JP Vapes and Jay from Custom Ages. Yeah, he's done for me the guys here surprised me with the with that my logo on the on the Aegis Legend. That's right. Okay, listen, it's what time is it now? 10:30. I think today we'll keep it a bit shorter than usual. Normally it's sort of an hour and a half, but since we started so late, we'll keep it at an hour and 15 minutes. I think we've gone through quite a lot. There was a few more things I wanted to speak about. The vapors, those vapors who ask me questions, but I always seem to, because we're all advanced here, so it's sometimes a bit silly to talk about basic stuff. But there's a lot of smokers or new vapors who the information is important for them. So I'll try and do it in next live chat, or maybe I'll do a question and answer review. So there I could pack in all the questions and answers. Maybe that's an idea, because the live chat sort of, I get carried away with the comments and other subjects. So maybe I'll do that. I do thank everyone who came into the chat this evening. It was lovely as usual. If I missed anyone out, 1 minute. Fly Satellite back in 2027 was $51. Now it's $22. Yeah, the RTs and others is going to change the game. Correct. Nathan, thank you. So okay. So I think we'll say good night, and thank you all for joining in. Until the next live chat, until the next review that'll be coming up shortly. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be healthy. Enjoy your vape. Until the next time, take care. Bye-bye for now.